The reason they settled that lawsuit is because they had a PR problem. It's like at Fox News when you have, hosts who are allegedly sexually harassing people. Fox News throws money at that to make that PR problem go away.
So we're days into 2023 and we already have a pretty strong contender for Video of the Year. Watch what happens when this guest goes on Fox News and tries to shed some light on the issues with the network.
Things the NFL could do tomorrow, but they're not going to do it until there's an economic incentive. The reason they settled that lawsuit is because they had a PR problem. It's like at Fox News when you have hosts who are allegedly sexually harassing people. Fox News throws money at that to make that PR problem go away. That's what happens with big corporations or powerful people.
Well, nobody's done more.
I mean, you know that, Laura, right? You know that.
Well, yeah, that's a cute little move. But I'm trying to get you to answer questions.
It's thrilling. The reason that people change their behavior is because there's an economic incentive. A couple of years ago, when you taunted the survivor of Parkland mass shooting, you apologized only because advertisers withdrew from your show and your
nice try, buddy. I appreciate it. This is what they always do.
And you know she had producers blowing her up in her ears telling her to cut away because what he's saying is true. I mean, there are a plethora of examples of Fox News suddenly changing their tune because advertisers are pulling from the network. Or there's lawsuits. I mean, what happened to the wall-to-wall coverage on Dominion?
The New York Times reports that Dominion Voting Systems' $1.6 billion defamation lawsuit against Fox is inching closer to trial, and Fox Corporation owners Rupert and Lachlan Murdoch are expected to sit for depositions as soon as this month. The lawsuit names anchors Lou Dobbs, Maria Bartiromo, and Jeanine Pirro for their lies about Dominion in the wake of the 2020 election. Here's what they said back then.
This election, a lot of strange things happened, and many of them highly suspicious. For example, Dominion Software.
They have businesses in Venezuela, Caracas. They have businesses in Cuba, and there are also links to China.
A company called Dominion, which they say started in Venezuela with Cuban money and with the assistance of Smartmatic software, a backdoor is capable of flipping votes. These are serious allegations.
All right, but when legal action seemed imminent, the hosts backed off, running pre-recorded segments debunking their own lies.
The reason they settled that lawsuit is because they had a PR problem. It's like at Fox News when you have hosts who are allegedly sexually harassing people. Fox News throws money at that to make that PR problem go away. That's what happens with big corporations or powerful people.
Well, nobody's done more.
I mean, you know that, Laura, right? You know that.
But aside from the truth bomb Steve Almond is dropping here, what I will say is you will be hard-pressed to find anything more entertaining than Fox News inviting a guest on, only for it to blow up in their face. One of my personal favorites has to be when Tucker Carlson invited on an economist thinking that he was going to side with him. It didn't work out for old Swanson Carlson.
Pretty much the most powerful country in the world, right? So if it really would want to, it could easily crack down on tax paradises. But the thing is, I mean, you guys have brought into power a president that doesn't even want to show its own tax returns. I mean, who knows how many billions he has hidden in the Cayman Islands or in Bermuda. So I think the issue really is one of corruption and of people being bribed and of not being, not talking about the real issues. What the family, what the Murdochs basically want you to do is to scapegoat immigrants instead of talking about tax avoidance. So I'm glad you're now finally raising the issue, but that's what's been happening for the past couple of years.
And I'm taking orders from the Murdochs. Is that what you're saying?
No, I mean, it doesn't work that directly. But I mean, you've been part of the Cato Institute, right? You've been a senior fellow there for years. You've been taking their dirty money. They're funded by cock billionaires,
Wait, why don't you tell me how it does work?
Well, it works by you taking their dirty money. It's as easy as that. I mean, you are a millionaire funded by billionaires. That's what you are. And I'm glad you now finally jumped the bandwagon, of people like Bernie Sanders and AOC. But you're not part of the solution, Mr. Carlson. You're part of the problem, actually.
AOC, but can I just say,
it's true, right? It's true, right? That all the anchors on Fox, They're all millionaires. How is this possible? Well, it's very easy. You're just not talking about certain things.
Yourself, you tiny brain, and I hope this gets picked up because you're a moron. I tried to give you a hearing.
Or when Pete Buttigieg went on.
Well, you've been pushing for this. You've been very consistent with that. But Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene, the Georgia Republican at a rally in Michigan, said this past weekend that Mr. Buttigieg is trying to emasculate the way we drive.
I literally don't even understand what that means. I mean, my sense of manhood is not connected to whether my vehicle is fueled by gasoline or whether it's fueled by electricity. This is a practical matter.
Were you offended by that, sir? Because even people who, you know, share her politics didn't share that view.
Yeah, it was a strange thing to say. You know, to be honest, there are other members of Congress that I pay more attention to when I'm thinking about opinions that really matter or ideas that are going to be critical to engage with.
Our blue wall stopped the red wave and election deniers got denied election. That's why we're celebrating with the new Democracy Prevails team. We've got lots of work to do, but we should all be proud that when democracy was tested, democracy prevailed. You've earned this. Don't wait. Get yours right now at store.MeidasTouch.com. That's store.MeidasTouch.com.